Hello there, it's Mario. The Last of Us, episode 2. Spoilers if you haven't watched it. It was good! It was good. I liked this episode. There was actually two shots that I remember from the video game. I was like, these guys. And then they said the person that made the video game, or the creator, was Neil. This was his directorial debut. I was like, oh shoot, he did a very good job. So I'm just going to talk about the moments that I liked. I like the moment where she's sleeping. I'm like, aw. And then I'm like, get your ass up, bitch! This is the pandemic. This ain't no picnic. So they're interrogating her. They're like afraid. They're like, you see Joel with that gun? I'm like, I'm going to shoot her. If she starts going, something like that. You're like, yeah, he's going to shoot her. In 3 weeks, her scar. And Tess is like on the fence. And then they're like, okay, let's just eat. Or something like that. I don't know how they got to the eating. And I'm like, damn. Ellie has a lunch. She has a chicken sandwich. And it looks like it has some bacon in it. And you see Joel and Tess like, with their beef jerky. Beef jerky time. Beef jerky. Oh, it ain't Slim Jim, I'll tell you that. They look like they're salivating like, is that chicken? So they have to get her to the state house. So they're going to the city, and then Ellie was like, they said the city's bad. Yeah, at night. Yeah, in dark corners, anywhere. Yeah, it's bad. Oh, there was this one part, it's like, so do you have any parents? No. Boyfriend? No. I was like, oh my god, what? That was propaganda. I'm just saying, they were being a little too woke in The Last of Us Part 2. In Part 3, I'm like, you gotta kill, what's her name? Kill her. Alright? No, because what, spoilers, if you haven't played The Last of Us Part 2, don't listen. Leave, and I'll tell you when to come back when I go, like, you can come back. Like, I'll do something, I'll give you a thumbs up to come back. How they kill, or now I'm about to say it. Now it's spoilers from the video game if you haven't played The Last of Us Part 2. The way they killed Joel was so effed up. I was like, what type of bullshit is this? He was such a bad, he saw it coming, but I was like, yeah, this is some effed up shit. No, I know some people are like, oh, it's because it was woke. No, this was because it was bad writing. Alright, that goes beyond. Yeah, I felt betrayed at that point. I still haven't passed it yet. No, not because I don't want to. It's just I haven't had time. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Alright, come back. I already set the spoiler. I set my piece of what I didn't like from Last of Us Part 2. No, but this was cool. So they go into the hotel. They got this from the video game. I was like, oh. Like, hello, sir. I would like a hotel suite. I was like, oh. I was like, why are you doing this? The nostalgia feels. I loved it. So they go in there, and then they go somewhere else. The thing is, they can't pass through the way they want to because they had two choices. The long way or the we die way. They're like, I'll take the long way. So what happened next? They finally get through. They go to a museum. Oh, shoot. And then you hear... I was like, oh my god, we're going to get the clickers. No, because at that point, Joel's like, shh. I was like, shoot. And then, you can feel the tension. I was like, I love this. When a show or a movie can make you feel that tension right there in the scene, I'm like, oh, this has got me. And then you see the clickers like, run! I'm like, oh my god, they got the clicker so right. The design and everything. No, because if you watch the after on HBO, or I think on HBO they showed it, but on HBO Max they have the last 5 minutes where they go like behind the scenes. Oh my god, they were debating on the design of the clickers, but they just went with the regular way. I'm like, it looks like the video game. I'm like, I love it. I like it. The thing is, they're running away. Joe, oh my god, I love this part too. He has his gun. He's taking out the bullets one by one because he knows one drop, he is done. Oh yeah, because they can hear. They're like bats. So the thing is, then the clicker, he stepped on glass. The clicker comes after him. He's shooting, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. Because in the video, oh man, it was so tough in the video game to kill those clickers. You gotta get on the side. That's why I was like, I forgot what the arrow worked. I forgot. It's been so long since I played the first one. Then you see Tess with this big old axe. I'm like, ah, you go, girl. MVP right there. MVP. So they get out and they finally get to the state house. But what happened was they were supposed to be the Fireflies, a squadron or something like that. It was empty, and then you see blood on the steps. And then they go inside. They're all dead. The thing is, they didn't die because of another. They didn't die because of Fedra. They died because one of them got infected and started biting them. And you see everything. You see oil drums. You see grenades. And then Tess is losing her shit. Like, come on, there's gotta be a walkie-talkie, a map, something. And I was like, oh, I know what's gonna happen. I remember this part. I'm like, no. I thought they would change at least Tess' part from what in the video game. She gets bit. Same as the game. I'll tell you what's different from the game, and I like this part. Oh, there was another one where they looked. Take a look at that view. Remember where they're looking at the. That was in the game too. But she gets bit right there. Also, she deserves. The actress that plays Tess deserves an Emmy or something for special guest star. She was good because I'm like, wow. Because I did not want her to die. I'm like, oh, why do I like characters that end up dying quickly in every series? Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. Now, The Last of Us. Well, I knew she was going to die, but I didn't think they were going to keep this story. So she gets bit. She's gone. She's ready. She has everything already planned. Here's the difference. In the video game, if you haven't played it, this is a spoiler. I think it was Fedra? Well, military. They come in and kill her. This was different. The clickers kill her. Well, they're not clicker people. The infected. Because remember, he killed one of the... Because he was like, ah! Remember the fungi? They have their own freaking system, like network, underneath. And remember, yeah, they were all outside. They rush the building. And she's like, go! This was different. In this one, she went out with a bang. The oil drums, the grenades are right there. She's ready. And then I'm like, oh, no, y'all did it. You did tests like that. One of the clickers has the fungi coming out and kisses her. And then you see her. I was like, oh, dang. That was awesome. This is awesome. Okay, supposedly there was an Easter egg with the lighter. Supposedly it was from Uncharted. I'm like, oh my god, don't tell me Nathan Drake is dead. Oh, next week's episode we get to see with Frank, and I forgot. Oh, it's been so long. Anyway, those were the moments I liked from this episode. This was very good. HBO's doing a good job with The Last of Us. I'm like, wow. It's still one of the best adaptations for a video game ever. Well, since Mortal Kombat, but for a TV series, it's got me engaged. I know some people are like, it's not hitting the mark. You're a mark. Anyway, please take care. Comment, rate, subscribe.